Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a question that might sound a little strange, but I guarantee many of you have experienced it. You brew a fresh hot cup of coffee, take that first glorious sip, expecting to feel awake and ready to conquer the day. But instead, you feel dizzy, a little shaky, and lightheaded. You might think, am I just weak? Is something wrong with me? I'm here to tell you it's not you. It's chemistry. Let's get right into it. The common belief is that coffee is this magical elixir that just injects energy directly into our veins, but its effects are far more complex than that. Sure, caffeine is a stimulant, but it doesn't create energy out of thin air. Instead, it triggers a cascade of chemical reactions in your body, and if you're not careful, those reactions can backfire. One of the first things caffeine does when it hits your system is tell your pituitary gland to hold back on producing a hormone that helps your body retain water. At the same time, it acts as a diuretic, which is a fancy way of saying it makes you need to use the restroom more. So, coffee doesn't just give you a boost, it actively pulls water from your cells. If you're already a little dehydrated, which most of us are first thing in the morning, coffee is like pouring gasoline on a fire. The dehydration gets worse, leading to that dizzy, lightheaded feeling. But that's only part one of the story. The second, and perhaps more impactful piece of the puzzle, is cortisol. You've probably heard of cortisol as the stress hormone. When you drink coffee, especially on an empty stomach, your body gets a significant cortisol spike. This is part of the fight-or-flight response. Your adrenal glands are essentially tricked into thinking there's an emergency. Now, a small cortisol spike in the morning is natural. It helps us wake up. But the intense jolt from a strong coffee can be too much. This sudden surge causes your blood vessels to constrict or tighten and your heart rate to jump. Your body releases sugar into your bloodstream for a quick burst of energy. Sounds good, right? Well, what goes up must come down. This is where the crash happens. Your body responds to that sudden spike in blood sugar by releasing insulin to bring it back down. The problem is, this correction can be too aggressive, causing your blood sugar to dip below its normal level. This sudden drop, known as reactive hypoglycemia, is a major culprit behind feeling dizzy, shaky, weak, and even anxious after your morning cup. It's your body overcorrecting from that initial caffeine-induced stress response. And drinking coffee on an empty stomach, that's like pressing the fast-forward button on this entire process. With no food to slow down the absorption of caffeine, it hits your system like a tidal wave. Your blood sugar spikes higher and crashes faster and harder. Your stomach lining can also get irritated, leading to discomfort or acid reflux. You're basically setting yourself up for that shaky, lightheaded feeling before your day has even properly begun. Think about it this way. Your body has been fasting all night. Your glycogen stores are low. Pouring a highly acidic stimulant into it first thing is like trying to start a car with an almost empty gas tank by revving the engine as hard as you can. It's a jolt to the system, but it's not sustainable, and it puts a lot of strain on the engine. So, are we doomed to give up our beloved morning ritual? Absolutely not. The solution is surprisingly simple, and it's all about changing the order of operations. It's about working with your body's chemistry, not against it. Here's the simple game-changing fix. Before you even think about coffee, drink a full glass of water. I mean it. First thing when you wake up. This starts rehydrating your body after a long night's sleep and prepares your system for what's to come. It cushions the diuretic effect of the coffee and gives your cells the hydration they desperately need. Next, and this is crucial, eat something before your coffee. It doesn't have to be a massive breakfast. A banana, a piece of toast with some avocado, a small bowl of oatmeal, or a handful of nuts will do the trick. The fiber, protein, and healthy fats in food will slow down the absorption of caffeine. This creates a much gentler, more gradual release of energy instead of that jarring spike and crash. You'll find you get the alertness you want without the jitters and dizziness. Finally, be mindful of timing. Our bodies have a natural rhythm, and our cortisol levels are typically highest in the morning to help us wake up. Piling caffeine on top of that peak can be overkill. Many experts suggest waiting an hour or two after waking up to have your first coffee. This allows your natural cortisol to do its job first. Also, try to cut off your caffeine intake by 2 p.m. Caffeine has a long half-life, meaning it stays in your system for hours. Drinking it late in the day can seriously mess with your sleep quality, which disrupts your nervous system and sets you up for a rough morning, creating a vicious cycle. So, to recap the strategy, water first, a small bite of food second, and then enjoy your coffee. And be mindful of when you're drinking it throughout the day. Coffee can be an incredible tool. It can sharpen your mind, boost your focus, and be a wonderful part of your daily ritual. But it's a powerful substance, and we need to respect it. It can either be the key that unlocks your morning or the trigger that drains your body, and the difference lies entirely in how you use it. By making these small adjustments, you can ensure you are getting all the benefits of coffee without any of the unpleasant side effects. You can finally make your coffee work for you, not against you. I really hope this helps you reclaim your morning and enjoy your coffee the way it was meant to be enjoyed. If you found this information valuable, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you want more tips on how to optimize your health and daily routines, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.